Welcome to another episode of the 10 Horse Mining YouTube channel. We're at the Road Ranger slash Wendy slash Texas Taco, and we had to make a little pit stop because I was driving down the interstate and I heard this god-awful sound coming from the back behind my truck. I felt a little pop, and here's what we're left with. Little pit stop. I've got a spare that I've never had to use. It's in good shape. I hope the lug nuts line up. It's gonna take us about 30 minutes to get back up on the road, and the sun is out. It's hot out here, guys. It's 80. We got storms possibly coming in the afternoon, so the Lord willing and the creek don't rise, we're gonna get this tire changed out and get on the water. I'm gonna look out deep. I don't know what we're gonna do. We're just gonna get out there. We're gonna have fun off work. So first thing, I do know what we're gonna have to do: get a new tire on this trailer. All right, we got the spare on the boat trailer. This guy right here, really cool dude. Man, truck drivers are cool. The dude stopped and asked me if I need any help, I need any blocks, and then after I got done changing the tire, he gave me some like orange hand wipe things and a dishcloth, a dish towel to like dry my hands. Super cool dudes. They're out there all the time traveling on the road. They break down in the ungodliest places, so they know how it is to, you know, have a little minor, what's the word I'm looking for? Minor technicality. Wasn't what I was gonna say, but anyway, we're back. Look at this thing, man. It is shredded. Got blown out. That was wrapped around the tire. Blah blah blah. These things are sharp too. They got steel sticking out of them. So anyway, we got to put all this mess away, and I'll see you on the water. All right, folks, we made it to the lake. About 3 hours late, but we did make it. It's starting to cloud up. Got pretty good south wind, and we're gonna cover some water. I'm gonna be throwing like a spinnerbait, an E-Factor spinnerbait, and be throwing a little square bill, little Cumberland Pro Lures Bama swim jig, and I'm gonna have a couple flipping baits on the deck, just to see if we can figure out something. We got some rain coming, so we gotta figure something out quick. Something you can do with the spinnerbait that pays off a lot of times is you got a little stump right there, and as you're reeling your bait up next to the stump, just kill it, let it fall down, and pop it a couple times, and continue to retrieve. Sometimes them fish are suspended in that, you know, that cover, and it just kind of falls down and they'll smash it. So, you know, you got to do that a little bit just to see if you can generate a bite like that. Sometimes that's how they want it. Other times they just want it slow roll and right next to that sucker, and they'll smash it. It's hard to tell today. We're not getting enough feedback on it, but there are some days when they're biting it real good. You can definitely tell that they're wanting it one way or the other. Sometimes they want it burned, sometimes they want it slow rolled, but you always want to try to hit the cover if at all possible. Dang, these bluegill are killing me. I can't fish a swim jig because I just keep tearing the trailer off of my swim jig. I mean, get 1,000 bluegill bites up there. There's fish in here. The wind just died, and it's making it difficult. I've had like 4 bites on this that didn't connect. A couple of them I saw that were pretty good fish, but that's got to do with the wind, the lack of wind. I think if there's a little bit of wind, definitely get some more commitments from these fish. Oh, dang, there's another bass. What are you doing? Silly turtle. Got one on the old crankbait. Swatted at it. See, that would be outside the mouth. you can see, the hook swung around and got him. Beluga, cannibal. Yeah. Nice. Oh. Good fish. Got him. Hey there, folks. Aha! Slower on that spinnerbait along this grass line. That's pig. Shout out to E Factor for making some good baits. Dude, that's a nice fish. Mm-hmm. Oh, sucker. Man, we get some bites. Just can't get them to commit totally. All right, we're gonna switch spinner baits. I'm gonna put on a little bit smaller bait. All right, midday report. It's pretty tough out here. It is pretty tough. I just moved back into the wind. I've been way back in the creek trying to make this spinnerbait bite happen. And we have had a few bites on it, but the lack of wind is making them not commit. So we're in another little grassy pocket, and I'm just kind of staying. My boat's out here in like 8-10 feet, and we're just working it through this grass. There's a lot of grass, and there's definitely fish in the grass. A lot of bluegill, tons and tons and tons of bluegill. But we're gonna do this for just a little bit more, and if I can't get bit, I'm gonna have to slide out a little bit deeper. I'm gonna have to slow down. I'm gonna have to throw a shaky head and some sort of creature bait, things like that, to see if I can get bites. I can't really throw a swim jig up shallow because the bluegill are everywhere. So I think that's what's gonna happen if I was to pitch up shallow. I'm just gonna get hammered by bluegill. It's good to see the bluegill. If somebody was really wanting to catch some bluegill, they are definitely biting. We have 83-degree water temps, and obviously it's sunny, got partly cloudy. There's supposed to be some storms coming there. You know, by this time there was supposed to be rain in the area. It's gonna be one of them pop-up shower type of deals. So kind of hear thunder. It's time to get off of the lake, but we're gonna cover a little bit more water, see if we can get another bite or two on the spinnerbait, and then we're gonna have to slow down and maybe get out on some points and just kind of soak some baits. I'm catching a few. It's pretty slow though. Are you fishing too, or just out joyriding? Just joyriding. Yeah. Yeah, I was back in some of those creeks trying to catch them shallow, and I caught one about 4.5 pounds, but I've really only caught like 5 or 6 fish. Yeah, folks, that's a nice one there. Let's let her go. That was fun, man. I'm getting a lot of bites on the spinnerbait, but under like that, you cannot complain. Insane in the membrane. It's insane. Got no brain. Grass. Thought that was grass. Little fish. Here we go, man. Give me a little switch. Come in here a little deeper. Shake your head. All right. Maybe this will turn into something. We got us one. Oh, that's what it is. It's a bass. It's a bass. There we go. Ha ha. They won't bite the old spanky head, but they'll bite this little swimmer. Got him. Another one. All right, folks, kind of gave up on that shallow stuff. We got storms coming, the wind's picked up, and I'm just casting. You can see here, I'm just throwing a little swim bait over that stuff. Throwing a shaky head in there and just kind of mixing it up. Got a couple bites on the shaky head, a couple bites on the swimmer, but we don't have much time, so I'm just gonna try to salvage the day here in the last little bit. Time to go. Got him. Look at that on live scope. That's cool. That's a fish. There we go. All right, man. We had to do it, you know. We kept our heads down all day long trying to make that shallow bite work, and out here playing around with these single fish. That's fun, man. This is a good little bait. This little Big Bite Baits 2.8 swimmer. Just started using these and they work. Wouldn't have shaky head, but they hit that swim bait. Might be some fish, guys. Come on, baby. It's a good fish. Oh yeah. Good fish. It's crazy. They would not hit that shaky head. Do that little minnow over there. Big Bite Baits. Come here. Gotcha. All right, folks. That's gonna wrap it up, man. We got storms coming in. We caught a few fish. Overall, it was a pretty tough day, but got out here on this little hump and just throwing. This is a little pro swimmer by Big Bite Baits in a carp killer color. It's been a really good little thing. I think it's like a 2.8, but end of the day with a really quality fish. I threw a shaky head in there like a bunch of times. There's some fish up there on a little brush pile. Nothing. And just kind of slow strolled this sucker across there, and I mean, hit it twice. Got it the second time. I'm gonna make a few more casts, but it's getting ready to go down.